what The Rock is cooking. In my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Hello and welcome to the AEW Wrestling Talk Show with Rich Jones and
Sean Smith is bringing you our AEW All Out pre-show, which will take place this Saturday at the time of this recording.
correction.
On September 7th, 2024.
Correction. Sunday. A different company does Saturday.
Yes. So I'll retract my statement. It will take place on Sunday, on September 7th, from the Now Arena at Hoffman Estates, Illinois, in Chicago, Cop.
Yes. And just like in recent years, just 2 weeks. Well, previous years it's been a week. They decided to up it to 2 weeks after All In we get All Out. So, not a lot of these matches have stories behind them, but a couple do.
Yeah, so we'll start off with a match for the AEW International Championship, as the aerial assassin Will Ospreay puts his championship on the line against Pac.
This should be an entertaining match. Especially with these two's style. But you do not give the title back to Will Ospreay at All In, only to have him lose it 2 weeks later.
No, it wouldn't make much sense, but then again, this is wrestling, anything can happen.
And it's Tony Khan, he has been known to do a few weird things.
Too true. Very too true. Next, we will have a match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, as the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson put their titles on the line against the Blackpool Combat Club of Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta.
Don't we mean Cesaro?
Coffee, right?
And Wheeler Yuta. Now, you may have noticed something with these first two title matches. And that is how the participants in our class for challengers in the International Championship match and the Tag Team Championship match are currently the World Trios Champions.
Yes, they are.
Having won the four-way ladder match back in London. So can they walk out with even more gold?
Who knows? Next, we will have a match, which will be a Chicago street fight, as the former tag team partners of Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander go one-on-one.
Yes, as a result of winning the mixed tag team match in All In's buy-in, Nightingale was given the luxury to choose the stipulation for this match. And considering that they're in Illinois, appropriately she chose a Chicago street fight.
Very appropriate, if you ask me.
Next we have a fatal four-way or four-way match for the AEW Continental Championship
as the Rainmaker, Takeshita Okada, will defend his championship against 3 to be determined opponents. We don't know who they are at the time of this recording.
Yes, my guess would be that they will be revealed on AEW Collision.
More than likely so. I think that's the way it normally goes. Next, we will have a match that has gotten very personal as of the Wembley Stadium show, as Maxwell Jacob Friedman goes one-on-one with Daniel Garcia.
Yes, this mostly comes after Daniel Garcia was, at least in part of the reason that MJF lost the International Championship of All In.
Yes. And of course, with a lot of the firing shots on this past episodes of Dynamite, taking each shot of each other's backstories, their personal lives, even getting some of their families involved in this rivalry. It's very interesting to see how this match will go. The match, I think, will not stay as a one-on-one match for long. It's only a matter of time before that descends into a total, complete and utter bloodbath.
Next, we move on to the TBS Championship as the boss, Sasha Banks.
We mean Mercedes Moné, copyright.
The CEO, Mercedes Moné, defends against
a former AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida. Now, there is one added stipulation made as of this past episode of Dynamite.
Yeah, the Mercedes bodyguard.
Camille from NWA
is banned from ringside. Not that that's going to change much.
No, I don't think it's going to change much either. Next, we will have a match. How this match is not champion title for title, we will never know. As the new AEW World Champion, Bryan Danielson, puts his championship on the line against TNT champion, the Scapegoat, Jack Perry.
Yes, during Bryan's celebration / promo on the Dynamite after All In, he was jumped from behind by Jack Perry.
Yes.
Realistically, although maybe they want to hold it off, I was expecting this match to be Bryan versus Christian.
But no, not yet.
Considering All In, Christian won the Casino Gauntlet match.
Yeah, considering, but we'll have to see what happens with that.
And then we have a lights out, unsanctioned steel cage match
between a rivalry that has gotten personal very, very quickly.
As former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland
goes one-on-one
with another former AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page.
And again, this rivalry has gotten very, very, very personal.
So,
where it has gotten very personal, where Hangman Adam Page actually interfered in the match between Swerve Strickland and Bryan Danielson. And then on this past episode of AEW Dynamite, Swerve Strickland had his childhood home burnt down by Hangman Adam Page. So this is going to be a very brutal, very violent match. And I don't think there is anything else to be said about it, to be honest.
So those are the matches as it stands. Of course, as we should do with most shows, cards subject to change.
Of course.
But currently we'll run back through it again, as Will Ospreay defends the International Championship against Pac.
The Young Bucks of Matt and Jackson will defend their AEW World Tag Team Championships against the Blackpool Combat Club's Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta.
Laurel Nightingale takes on Chris Statlander in a Chicago Street Fight.
In a four-way match for the AEW Continental Championship, the Rainmaker Takeshita Okada will put his title on the line against 3 to determine challengers. In a 5-way match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, the Rainmaker Takeshita Okada will put his title on the line against 3 to determine challengers.
MJF takes on Daniel Garcia.
Mercedes Moné will defend her AEW TBS Championship against former AEW Women's World Champion Akara Shida.
Bryan Danielson looks to continue his miracle run as AEW World Champion as he defends against the TNT Champion Jack Perry.
And in an unsanctioned lights-out steel cage match, Swerve Strickland will take on Hangman Adam Page.
All Out takes place this Sunday.
Yes.
Oh no,
This Sunday.
So what am I talking about? Saturday, the 7th of September.
It's one of those days, folks, so bear with us.
Yes, make up your mind what day you can have these shows on. Is it Saturday, Sunday? Next is going to be midweek.
It's Tony Khan. It's Tony Khan. He's known for doing things a bit weird. But anyway, September 7th, 2024, from the Hoffman Estates, Illinois, in Chicago, from the Now Arena. So join us next week. We're bringing you our reactions to AEW All Out. So until then, he's been
Rhys Jones, and he's been
Johnson. And let us get our bearings back as we watch AEW All Out.